Up above the streets and houses, rainbow climbing high. Everyone can see it smiling over the sky. Paint the whole world with a rainbow.
Oh, wibbly wobbly woo! Look what I can do. With my funny clown, I can knock him right down. But he bounces back up again. Boo! Oh, did you see that, Georgie?
But no, sorry, Zippy. I was watching the television.
Yeah, but look. Wibbly wobbly woo!
Oh, poor little wobbly man. You shouldn't push him so hard, Zippy.
Oh, don't be so soft, George. You can't upset a wobbly man. Watch, look. That's good, isn't it? Wobble, wobble.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Geoffrey.
Oh, guess what, everybody? Geoffrey's going to make us an enormous strawberry jelly for our tea.
Ooh, I love jelly.
Oh, yes, me too. Yummy, yummy. Oh, will it take long to make, Geoffrey?
Well, it'll take a little while, yes, Zippy. You see, first of all, I've got to mix all these jelly pieces with some hot water until it dissolves, and then I can pour all the mixture into a jelly mould. And then I have to wait for it to cool and set. Then we can eat it all.
Oh, Swizzle, that will take ages.
Well, I tell you what, Zippy, why don't you all watch the television whilst I make it?
Yeah. Oh, good idea, Geoffrey. We'll watch the telly while you make the jelly.
What's on at the moment, George?
Oh, nothing much, Bungle. It's a bit boring.
Well, I'll be in the kitchen if you want me for anything.
Yes, But I'm not watching this. It is boring.
Oh, yes, I wish there was something good on, like Sooty or Button Moon.
Now look what's happened. The picture's gone all wibbly and wobbly.
Well, perhaps we'd better get Geoffrey. Maybe he can fix it for us.
Oh, if we get him, he'll have to stop making the jelly. Then we'll have to wait even longer for it. And we don't want that.
Oh, no. Oh, look at it. Oh, wait a minute. Look, all the ziggly-zaggly lines are gone now.
Yes, you're right, George. Look,
Hello,
who's that?
A big wobbly welcome to WWTV, Wibbly Wobbly Television. Now, my name, as you know, is Wilbur Wobble, and I'll be back in a few moments to tell you all about the wonderful programmes coming up soon on the wonderful Wibbly Wobbly Television. Don't go away.
Did you see that?
Wibbly Wobbly Television? I've never heard of Wibbly Wobbly Television before.
Neither have I.
No, me. That man.
Wilbur Wobble?
Yes, Wobble and Wibble.
No, not Wobble and Wibble, Wilbur Wobble.
Oh, yes, Wilbur, well, him. Well, don't you think he looked like someone we know?
Well, what do you mean, George?
Well, don't you think he looked a bit like Geoffrey?
Geoffrey?
Yeah, well, wait a minute. He's right, you know. He did look a bit like Geoffrey.
But Geoffrey's in the kitchen making the jelly. I'd better go and check. Geoffrey!
Well, I'm not ready yet, Bungle. I'm still mixing all the jelly pieces with the hot water.
Oh, look. He's back.
It's 12 o'clock, my name's Wilbur Wobble, and it's time for the Wobbly World News. First, we go over to see the Wibbly Wobbly Wildebeest. News today of the biggest jelly ever seen, which landed in the local park. And finally, news from the Wibbly Wobbly world of the tightrope walker. And that is the end of the Wibbly Wobbly news. Goodbye.
I've never seen the wobbly news before.
Oh, no. Did you see that baby wildebeest with the wobbly legs trying to walk?
What about that shaky big jelly? Oh. I wouldn't like one of those to land on me.
And I wouldn't like to try and walk on that wobbly tightrope.
Oh, no. Oh, I wonder what the next wobbly program will be about.
Well, let's have a look and see.
Yes.
Hi, folks, and welcome to the Floppy Poppy Show. Wow! I'm Tony Tremble. And boy, have we got a show for you today. We're going to start with that singing, swinging group. So let's have a big, wobbly round of applause for Jilly Jelly and the Blancmanges.
Oh, we wobble, wobble, wobble all day in a wobble, wobble, wobbly way.
We only do what wobblies do and say what wobblies say.
You can all have some wobbly fun if you know how a wobble is done.
You can jump, you can shout, you can wobble about with any wobble wobbly one.
Ooh, it's a wobbly way to be. It's a wobbly day for me. And as we wobble along, we'll sing you a wobbly song. Ooh, it's a wobbly way to be. It's a wobbly day for me. And as we wobble along, we'll sing you a wobbly song.
Hands up, who thought that Tony Tremble looked just like old Bungle Bonds?
Well, I don't think he looked anything like me.
Oh, yes, he did, Bungle.
Yes.
I don't look like that.
Oh, yes, you do, Bungle.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
What, do you think I look like Tony Tremble? Well, yes, I suppose I do a bit. Actually, I rather fancy myself on television. Yes, I'd be rather good.
Zippy, at least there's no one on Wibbly Wobbly Television who looks like us, Zippy.
No, thank goodness.
Hello, yes, it's me again. And time once again for Wilbur Wobble's wonderful world of Wibbly Wobbly stories. And in the studio with me today to listen to the story are two of our little friends. So a big wobbly welcome, please, for Blibby and Blobby.
Hello.
Say hello, Blobby.
Oh, I believe my sister's a little shy, Mr. Wobble.
Now then, would you like a wonderful Wibbly Wobbly story?
Oh, yes, please, Mr. Wobble. That will be lovely.
And how about you, Blobby? Well, boys and girls, today's story is called Wobert's Wonderful Wobble. Well, once upon a time, boys and girls, in Wobbly Land, there was a wobbler called Wobert, who had the most wonderful wobble. All day long, Wobert wibbled and he wobbled and sometimes warbled, which is the hardest wobble any wobbler could do. Everyone in Wobbly Land knew about Wobert's wonderful wobble. And so the day that he lost it was the worst any wobbler could remember. Wobert looked everywhere, even inside the Wibbly Wobbly washing machine, but it was nowhere to be found. Wobert was very unhappy. Everywhere he went in Wobbly Land, Wobblies stopped wobbling, pointed their wobbly fingers at him and said, "Look, there's Wobert. He's lost his wonderful wobble." Wobert didn't know what to do.
Well, what good is a wobbly without a wobble? One day, while walking through the wobbly park, Wobert stopped and looked at his reflection in the wobbly lake. Well, imagine his surprise when he saw two big, wibbly wobbly eyes winking at him. It was the wise old wobbly fish who lived in the wibbly wobbly lake. What a whopper, thought Wobert, as the wise old fish popped his head out of the water and, in his watery wobbly way, asked Wobert what was wrong. Wobert told him. Wob, 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 wibbled the fish. Is that all? Go to the wobbly mountain. That's where you'll find your wonderful wobble. With a wink of his wibbly wobbly eyes, he was gone. All day long, Wobert wandered through Wobblyland until he came to the wobbly mountain, which was just like an enormous wibbly jelly. At the bottom of the wobbly mountain was a cave, and outside the cave was a sign which said, "Wobbles this way." So Wobert went in. Inside the cave were huge chunks of jelly, all sorts of flavours, orange, raspberry, and Wobert's favourite, strawberry. He broke off a chunk and ate it. And then a very strange thing happened. His wibbly wobbly toes began to tingle, and then they began to wobble. So Wobert ate another chunk. And this time, the wobbly, tingling feeling went right up his wobbly legs all the way to the top of his wobbly head. Wobert felt wobbleless, wibbleless, and even wobtastic. Soon, Wobert was wobbling and wibbling, wabbling and warbling. Wobert wobbled all the way home, and all the wobblers he met stopped and pointed their wibbly wobbly fingers at him and said, "Look, there goes Wobert and his wobtastic, wibbleless wobble. Cool, what a wobbler!" And Wobert smiled, as he was very pleased to have his wonderful wobble back again.
Oh, thank you.
Well, boys and girls, that's all we have time for today on the wonderful world of Wilbur Wobble's wonderful stories. So it's just time for me to say goodbye from me and goodbye from them.
Goodbye.
Right, here we are.
Oh, Geoffrey,
Hey.
we've just been watching Wibbly Wobbly Television, and there was a man on it called Wilbur Wobble, and he looked just like you.
That was Tony Tremble and Jilly Jelly.
And don't forget Blibby and Blobby.
Well, I've never seen anybody like that on television before.
But they were all on, Geoffrey. Cross my heart.
Wilbur Wobble and Jilly Jelly.
I mean, it's true.
You know, you've all been thinking about this jelly so much, it's gone to your heads.
Well, you come over here, Geoffrey, and we'll show you.
Yeah, sure does. Oh, no, it's not all wobbly again.
All I can see are a load of wibbly wobbly lines, that's all. Hey, look, I'm going to the kitchen now, get myself a bowl and spoon, then I shall be the first one to taste this delicious jelly. So if you all want some, you better hurry up before I eat it all.
I'm going to be first.
No, me.
Well, time to go now, I'm afraid, and eat our wonderful jelly. See you soon, bye-bye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye. Wibbly wobbly television, indeed. Jilly Jelly, I don't know.
Oh, we wobble, wobble all day in our wobbly way.
We only do what wobblies do and say what wobblies say.
You can all have some wobbly fun if you know how a wobble is done.
You can jump, you can shout, you can wobble about with any wobbly one.
Ooh, it's a wobbly way to be. It's a wobbly day for me. And as we wobble along, we'll sing you a wobbly song. Ooh, it's a wobbly way to be. It's a wobbly day for me.
More from Rainbow on Friday at 11:10. Tune into that. Been sent this great picture from Nathan Levi, and it's of the children's IT.